Now, why don't we count some vaccines while we're at it? According to the CDC, 2.39 million Oregonians have gotten at least their first dose, and that works out to be almost 68% of the state's adult population, 18 and up. The governor says when we hit 70% of that population, the state can fully reopen. We still need about 71,000 people to get vaccinated in order to hit that. Now, in Washington, the state is reporting 4.1 million people with at least their first dose. That's almost 67% of their state's 16 and older population. That's the metric that Washington is using. They're also aiming for 70%, but the governor says they will reopen by the end of the month no matter what. But then again, Washington has already reached 70%, according to the White House and the CDC. More than 70% of their adults 18 and up in Washington have at least one dose. But again, Washington, they don't want to use those numbers. They want to do it their own way. Instead, they're counting people 16 and up, which changes the math and keeps them closed. It's different from the way Oregon is doing it. So Washington and Oregon are on two different pages here. See, we're not counting 16-year-olds in our math. We're going with the CDC numbers. So, to summarize, Washington is still closed, but if they counted like us, they would be open. Instead, we're both closed, and I'm wondering why. First, why 70%? Exactly. Well, 70%, if you remember, was the initial number that we needed to reach for herd immunity. 70% of our entire population, not 16 and up, not 18 and up, everybody, every man, woman, and child, but then the variants started, and they were spreading more quickly, and scientists changed that percentage from 70% to somewhere between 80 and 90% of the entire population, which quickly became an impossible goal, considering that right now, about 52% of Americans have at least one shot. In Oregon, that number of the total population, everybody, is about 57% with just one shot, and it's stagnating, right? People aren't getting the shot at the same, as rapidly as they were before. Even less than half of us have full immunity. Does this sound confusing already? Because it is. And it also reminds me, when did we start going to the one shot as being the metric? Herd immunity is determined by full immunity. And in Oregon, again, less than half of us have both shots, less than half. So look, herd immunity isn't a thing anymore. So again, why 70%? Well, because the president said so. He set a goal of 70% of adults with at least one shot by July 4th. Why? Simple. They explained this. That number was attainable, and people like goals. That's it. It was a tactic to get people vaccinated. We like finish lines. In the governor's latest news conference, someone asked, why are we, Oregon, using that same 70% metric here in this state? And they said, well, because of what the president said. When Governor Brown was asked, what if we don't meet that goal? Well, she didn't answer. Instead, she said that she's confident we will meet it. Classic. Classic. When someone asks you for a backup plan and they say something along the lines of, we don't need one. I like the confidence, but this isn't an 80s action movie. I'm actually interested in the contingency. So either they don't have a backup, or maybe we're just on a need-to-know basis. Either way, why 70%? What is the difference between 68% of adults, where we are today, and 70%? Other than half-open businesses, the number is arbitrary. Everyone is counting toward it in a different way. And the vaccine is easily available to anyone who wants it. No appointments, no wait, no cost. If you want the vaccine, you can get it. So why are we still closed or half closed or using restrictions? Why 70%? What are we actually waiting for? Let me know what you think. Send me an email. Give me your opinion on it. Send it to thestory@kgw.com. Find me on Facebook and Instagram, or use Twitter and the hashtag HeyDan.